Our top focus this morning is on the nationwide Bandh, which is to be observed from 11 a.m. in 2 hours from now up till 3 p.m. today. We was in fact witness rail roko protests in different parts of the country. In Amritsar, shops were shut down. During the Bandh, shops and businesses in several states will remain shut, and it's expected that truck, auto and taxi services, including app-based services, will be hit during the Bandh. Apart from this, milk and vegetable supplies also will be hit. Ambulance and emergency services have been exempted from the Bandh call. On your screens are the visuals that have come in from Amritsar, where you see shops being forcibly shut down, being told to bring down their shutters to express their solidarity with the protest. This happened early in the morning as people in fact came together to say clearly that that everyone must express solidarity with the Bandh. Also on your screens are visuals that have come in of rail roko protests. This has happened in several places. In Jadavpur, Kolkata, you can see that several people there refused to allow trains to move, and this has also affected rail services in Bengal. The Delhi police, as far as the national capital is concerned, has decided to increase security deployment near markets that have opted to stay open during the Bandh. Security has been beefed up in Delhi. Section 144 imposed near Parliament as well as Rajnivas. Section 144 also imposed in several other states. Gujarat, for example, has decided to impose prohibitory orders. The Ministry of Home Affairs has issued an advisory to all states saying that law and order must be maintained and that at all costs prevention of destruction of public property is a must. And we're going to be getting you a sense of what the situation is in different cities across the country. For the moment, let me take this across to Hemendra Sharma. He's joining us live from Bhopal. We also have Kumar Kunal getting us the latest updates from the Ghazipur border, which has been witnessing protests for the last many days. Hemendra, to you first. Good morning. What do you see around you? Is there the effect of the Bandh that you can see in Bhopal?
Well, as far as the mandis, the vegetable and fruit mandis are concerned, there is absolutely no impact of the Bandh, the call that has been given by various farmer organizations across the country. In fact, farmers came early morning at the wholesale mandi in the morning today. We saw that they were there since 4 a.m. From 4 a.m. the process of selling and buying fruits and vegetables was on. And farmers said that they are not against the farmers' demands that are being raised in Delhi and surrounding areas, but it's also a question of their livelihood. So there is absolutely no support for the farmers' Bandh call as far as vegetable and fruit mandis are concerned. As far as the wholesale grain mandi is concerned, farmers over there are saying that the auction starts at 11 a.m. and they would be protesting and they are not going to participate in that auction process. But as far as other markets are concerned, it would be known only after 10:30, 11, because Bhopal live starts around 10:30, 11 in the morning. So then it would be clear whether there is any kind of an impact or people are responding to the Bandh call or not. But as far as fruits and vegetables are concerned and other essential commodities are concerned, there is absolutely no impact.
Okay, so at this point, Bhopal, everything as per usual, no effect of the Bandh. Will that change in the coming hours? We'll have to wait and watch. Hemendra, stay on with us. I also would like to introduce Rohit Singh. He's joining us live from Patna. But before I take this across to Rohit, a quick sense of what the situation is in the national capital. It's being said that perhaps Delhi will face the brunt of this Bandh because there's been a lot of talk about essential supplies also being hit. I want to take this across to Kumar Kunal, joining us live from the Ghazipur border. Kumar, what's the situation around you? We see that there's a lot of security deployment today to ensure no untoward incident is reported on the ground.
Yes, Akshita, and I can show you through live pictures that how the security has been beefed up at Ghazipur border, which is a crucial border in respect to this Bharat Bandh call. This road, which is we are on right now, this is closed for a few days now. This road connects Ghaziabad to Delhi. But the other road, the other carriageway, which I am showing right now, which connects Delhi to Ghaziabad, that is open. And there is some concern by security officials that the protesters will try to close that road as well. And if that road will be closed, then there will be a major traffic disruption in Delhi and surrounding areas. So all these crucial points are police is prepared for such kind of situation. If anything will happen, any untoward incident will happen, then they will take action, and that's why this heavy deployment can be seen at Ghazipur and even at various border places. Not just borders, even markets have some special arrangements, as we know that Connaught Place, Chandni Chowk and different other markets, they have called that although they will keep their shops open, but morally they are with the farmers' protest. Even Sarojini Nagar market, which is a big market in Delhi, although they are not going to shut their shops, but they are clearly telling that they will wear a black band, black ribbon on their wrists in solidarity with the farmers. So there are several kind of protests going on, not just blocking the roads, not just blocking the rails, but even traders are standing in solidarity with farmers. And there, although there won't be much disruption, but the support is obvious in national capital, and that can be seen in markets and other major areas as well.
Let's get an update also from Patna. Rohit Singh is joining us live from the city. Rohit, I can see the kind of security deployment around you. Is it expected that protests will be breaking out later in the day?
Yes, Mahagathbandhan in Bihar has extended support to the Bharat Bandh call that has been given by the farmers. But as far as impact early morning is concerned, not much impact being seen across the state, except for a few places like Jahanabad, Darbhanga, Khagaria and Vaishali, where RJD workers have stopped the movement of a couple of trains, and also they have come on the streets, national highways, and blocked the road, causing a long traffic jam there. But apart from that, the entire state is right now peaceful, and you can see pictures here from the state capital Patna that life is going on. It's very normal here. All the buses are plying, the auto rickshaws, everything is on the road, and therefore not much impact to be seen in the state capital also. And you can see security deployment. Massive security deployment has been put in place to ensure that any protesters from any party who take law and order into their hand, they will be dealt with strictly. So you can see heavy police presence on the street, and what we are expecting at around 11 o'clock, leaders from RJD, Congress and the left parties will be hitting the streets to extend their support to the farmers.
Okay.
But the government here is on, you can see, in a crackdown mode, and the police all geared up to deal with any protest which can turn violent.
Okay, Rohit, for the moment, thank you for getting us all those details. Our reporter is telling us that at this point, everything is peaceful, normal life not really being affected. And that's what farmers also have said, that they want this Bandh to be largely peaceful. The worry, however, is that some elements could take and use this Bandh as an opportunity to create violence and spread unrest. On your screens are visuals also of how shops have been closed down in several parts of the country. Even in Amritsar, we saw some protesting farmers forcibly shutting their shutters on some shops which had opened early this morning. And let's explain to you how the Bharat Bandh could affect your life. Here's a breakdown of what's shut. Milk and vegetable supply will be hit through the day. Several shops have decided to express their solidarity and hence are shut. Similarly, several businesses also closed down for the day. Buses and taxis will be difficult to get, so public transport is also going to be hit. As far as the exemptions are concerned from the Bharat Bandh, emergency services, that includes ambulance services, have been exempted. Weddings which have been planned ahead, that too has been exempted from the Bandh. So that gives you a sense of really what kind of an impact will be felt of this Bandh. But I also want to give you a sense of what the situation is on Delhi's borders, which has been seeing protests for the last many days. Kumar Kunal is reporting for us from the Ghazipur border. Kumar, do you see a lot more, farmers, a lot more protesters gathering there at the Ghazipur border on a day when they've called for a nationwide strike?
Akshita, I will directly take you to the protest site. I'm going towards the protest site, and lots of farmers are already being there, and they are continuing to gather in big numbers. As you know that the protest will start from 11 a.m. So they are all prepared for the protest, and although the farmer union leaders, they have told us that the protest will be largely peaceful. The Bharat Bandh call is to make their point that although the farmer unions are protesting for a few days, but even common people are with the protest, and that's why you can see in pictures that how the farmers have started to gather at the protest site, and by 11 a.m. There will be a large gathering expected at this place. And although where we are taking you, this is a national highway where the farmers are sitting for last 5 to 6 days. This road is closed, but the road nearby is still open. There might be some disruptions on this on that road as well when 11 a.m. when the protest will start at 11 a.m. I can take you to a few of the farmer leaders. आप लोग किस तरीके से प्रोटेस्ट करेंगे, क्या आप लोगों की योजना है?
हम लोगों की योजना जो भी यहाँ हमारे जो जथेबंदी के आगू हैं, वो जैसा भी सरकार उनसे मीटिंग करके जो निर्णय लेती है उस पे हमारी अगली रणनीति बनती है। उसी रणनीति के हिसाब से हम लोग जितने भी किसान हैं एकजुट होकर, हिंदू मुस्लिम सिख ईसाई जितने भी जातियां के लोग हैं, वो मीटिंग का जो भी निर्णय होता है उसको हम आगे लेके चलते हैं।
आज 11 बजे से बंद है, तो क्या योजना है? क्या ये जो सड़क है यहाँ तो आप बैठे हैं, क्या पास वाली सड़क पर भी कुछ आपके प्रोटेस्ट की योजना है?
देखिए ऐसा है, पास वाली जो सड़क है वो 11 बजे पूर्णतः बंद कर दी जाएगी, और हम लोग ज्यादा से ज्यादा इसको सफल बनाना चाहेंगे। आपके माध्यम से मैं ये सरकार को बताना चाहता हूँ, ये देखिए हम लोग छोहारे खा रहे हैं, काजू बादाम खा रहे हैं, ठंड का हमारे पे असर कोई नहीं है, इसकी हमें चिंता नहीं। हमें कितने भी समय लगे और हम अपनी मांगे मनवा के ही दिल्ली से निकलेंगे, ये हमने एक निश्चय किया हुआ है।
So what, Akshita, these farmers are telling that they are not worried about the weather. Even winters have arrived in Delhi, but once 11 a.m. the protest will start, the nearby road will be also closed. What they are telling clearly. So there is a major traffic disruption expected when the protest will start. Although the protest will remain peaceful, there will not be any ruckus or any kind of violence involved in that. But the farmers are clearly of the view that they want to prove their point, and they want to make the central government hear their demand that the bills which have been made law, that those bills should be taken back until those demands will be made. They are here to stay. They are here for a long haul, and they are not going to go anywhere. So there is certainly a tug of war between farmers and government, and that is likely to continue even today when the Bharat Bandh will happen between 11 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Hello everyone, this is Rahul Kamal here. Hope you enjoyed this video. For the latest news and analysis, like and subscribe the India Today YouTube channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated.